You are looking at a gaming monitor category that is clearly no longer about small incremental upgrades. It is about redefining how fast and how clean a display can feel at the same time. A 27-inch QD OLED panel running at 1440p resolution with a 280Hz refresh rate is built for one main idea: maximum responsiveness without sacrificing image quality. And when you actually break down how it performs in real usage, that balance becomes the most important part of the experience. The first thing that stands out is how instantly the image appears when the screen powers on. OLED technology removes the traditional backlight system, meaning each pixel is individually lit. This alone creates perfect black levels, but QD OLED enhances the entire structure by improving color brightness and volume at the same time. The result is a display that does not just show dark and bright areas. It separates them in a way that feels more natural and more dimensional. Shadows are deeper, highlights are more controlled, and the overall image feels more three-dimensional compared to standard LCD panels. Color performance is another area where this panel immediately feels different. Instead of pushing overly saturated tones, it focuses on balance and realism while still maintaining vibrancy. Whether it is gaming environments, cinematic scenes, or everyday desktop use, everything appears cleaner and more refined. But the most important aspect of this display is motion performance. A 280Hz refresh rate combined with OLED-level pixel response creates a level of smoothness that feels almost instantaneous. Fast motion scenes stay sharp, and the usual blur associated with LCD panels is largely eliminated. Quick camera movements, rapid aiming, and fast scrolling all feel extremely fluid and direct. Compared to lower refresh rate displays such as 144Hz or even 240Hz, the difference is still noticeable, especially in competitive gaming environments. It is not just smoother animation, but a reduction in the perceived delay between input and output. That tighter feedback loop is what competitive players actually feel during gameplay. Adaptive sync technology plays a key role in maintaining stability. Frame rate variations that normally cause tearing or stuttering are controlled effectively, keeping gameplay consistent even under heavy load. This ensures that the experience remains smooth even when performance is not perfectly locked. HDR performance on QD OLED is also significantly improved compared to traditional monitor implementations. Bright highlights can reach strong intensity while preserving detail in darker areas. Explosions, lighting effects, and reflections feel more impactful without destroying shadow information. This creates a more cinematic and balanced HDR experience overall. The design philosophy of the monitor stays minimal and practical. Thin bezels help maximize immersion, making the display feel larger than its actual size. The stand provides basic ergonomic flexibility, including tilt adjustment, and the monitor also supports VESA mounting for more advanced desk setups or multi-monitor arrangements. Connectivity is straightforward and focused on usability. Modern HDMI and display inputs ensure compatibility with current-generation graphics cards and gaming systems without unnecessary complexity. The goal is simple integration rather than feature overload. As with all OLED-based displays, there are long-term usage considerations. Burn-in prevention systems have improved significantly, reducing risk under normal usage patterns. However, static elements displayed for long durations can still create image retention over time depending on how the monitor is used. It is not a daily concern for most users, but it is still something to be aware of. Another important factor is resolution and size combination. At 27 inches, 1440p is widely considered an optimal balance for gaming. It delivers strong clarity while allowing high frame rates to be maintained more easily. However, users coming from 4K monitors may notice a difference in text sharpness or fine detail during productivity tasks. This monitor is clearly optimized more for speed and motion clarity than maximum pixel density. What makes this display stand out is its focused purpose. It does not attempt to be a universal solution for every use case. Instead, it is designed specifically for users who prioritize responsiveness, smooth motion, and high-quality visual output in real time. In competitive gaming scenarios, this combination becomes especially powerful. Extremely low latency feel, ultra-high refresh rate, and OLED response times work together to create a display that supports fast reactions and precise control. In fast-paced games, that level of clarity can directly influence performance. Outside of gaming, the experience remains strong. Movies and content benefit from deep contrast and rich color reproduction, while general desktop use feels more visually engaging and fluid compared to traditional LCD panels. The overall impression is one of immediacy. Every movement, every input, and every frame feels closely connected, reducing the gap between user action and visual response. That sense of direct feedback is what defines modern high-end gaming displays. There are trade-offs, but they are intentional. OLED care requirements exist, and resolution is not the highest available in the market. However, these compromises allow the monitor to focus heavily on its strengths, which are speed and visual quality. This monitor represents a very specific direction in display technology. It is aimed at users who want top-tier gaming responsiveness without giving up premium image quality in the process. For high-performance gaming setups, this category of QD OLED 280Hz monitor currently stands among the most advanced and balanced options available.